Last week we touched upon mudras and I mentioned the mudra. Mudra means conservation. Another name for conserving is called as mudra. And I gave an example of warehousing. We need proper warehousing, then only the distribution system can work. And our distribution system, the energy flow across, to flow we need a good warehouse. If the warehouse is not there, only distribution system, it won't work well. You have to conserve like a dam you have to conserve the water. When you conserve, you can distribute, channelize the water through various canals to various regions. You can channelize. If you do not conserve, if you do not have a dam system, then the channelizing, it is not possible. One is having a proper warehouse, and you need to have a proper security around the warehouse so that there is no pilferage. This security is called as bandha. The warehousing is called as mudra. And how do you say that warehousing is called as mudra? There is one word in Sanskrita, it is called as Samudra. Samudra for sea. Sea we call in Sanskrita as Samudra. And we say, he is a sea of knowledge. Means so much. In the sea, all the precious pearls are there hidden deep within. Whatever is there, Samudra, it's a complete. Samudra means complete. So much. In the rainy season, the sea won't become overjoyous if the water is coming, or in the hot summer, if the rivers are drying out, no water is coming, it is not grieving. It is complete. It is happy. Happy within that mudra. Mudra, Samudra. Complete happiness. It is the meaning of the mudra. Mudra, Samudra. One of the outer indication how that person is, whether that person has mastered the mudra or not. What is the indication? In Samudreka Shastra, in Mahabharata, Vedavyasa talks about the story of, in Vanaparva, he talks about the story of Satyavan Savitri, and it was asked the question, was anyone like Draupadi in the past lived? Then Markandeya Rishi, Yudhishthira asked the question to Markandeya Rishi. Markandeya Rishi, he says, like Draupadi, another great lady was there called as Savitri. Her father Ashwapati did not have any children. He did the Gayatri Mantra Japa for many years. He did the Gayatri Mantra Japa. Because of that Saraswati appeared and blessed him. She said he will be blessed with a girl child, and this Ashwapati wanted a male issue, but Saraswati said she had a discussion with Brahma, and the Savitri will be born. And he was very happy. This child, right from its great character and very looking very great. I mentioned this story to the children class at length, and I will condense the story. And Savitri, after she got married to Satyavan, who was a king. His father, Satyavan's father, was in exile in the forest. She got married to him, and she knew through Narada that Satyavan has a lifespan of only 1 year after the marriage. And Savitri knew very well Satyavan will going to live only for 1 year, but despite she agreed to marry, and 4 days before the 1 year finish, she told her father-in-law that she will do fasting for 4 days. And father-in-law and mother-in-law, they agreed. On the day of that last 1 year, that day, the father-in-law asked her to break the fast. She said no, she will break after sunset. And Satyavan wanted to go to the forest to fetch wood, and Savitri accompanied to the forest. He was healthy, and all of a sudden, by the midday, he told Savitri, I am not feeling good. Something, I am feeling dizzy. I am at unease. I want to sit down. And Savitri knew that this time has come now. And she made his head to rest on her lap. And slowly, and his glow in the face starts diminishing, and all luster disappeared. She knew this person has gone and departed. And no, she did not burst into tears and started crying, and she saw a person in front. And Yama was standing, he was there. Yama was there with red cloth and great luster in his face. He came and she asked, why did you come? Usually I heard you send 3 messengers. Why did you come yourself? He said, Satyavan is a pious person. Moreover, you are a very pious lady. And for a good people, I myself will come. And she had a discussion with the death. And he was so happy. And at the end, she let Satyavan leave. That story I mentioned I will mention in the class, in the Bhagavad Gita class, I will mention the story in full. And he brought back to life, and they were walking back home. It was past midnight. His parents were so worried, and what happened to my son? And all the other rishis said, nothing can go wrong. No bad thing can happen. The Savitri having smile on the face all the time. There is a smile on the face all the time. They said that one who has a smile on the face all the time, no bad thing can happen. There is always a divine sanctuary there, not to worry. As they were speaking, the Savitri and Satyavan walked in. That in Vedavyasa says, Samudreka Lakshana, one who has mastered the mudras, there is a smile on the face all the time. There is always smile and happy for no reason. That is the sign of a person who has a divine sanctuary in that person. When one person is having a smile all the time, there is a divine sanctuary, and around that person, no bad thing can happen. Those who are associated with that person, no bad thing can happen. That is what mentioned by Sri Vedavyasa in Mahabharata. And Mudra, Samudra, one is so full and so contented, and smile is there all the time. That is the one indication. And last week I mentioned these 5 fingers represents different elements. This one is a thumb, fire element, forefinger, air, this middle finger, ether, ring finger, earth element, water element. By joining the fingers, tip of the fingers, bringing the thumb to various fingers, various elements gets energized. I mentioned bringing the thumb and ring finger together, Varuna Mudra, water element gets balanced. Bringing the tip, it is earth element gets balanced. Ether element gets balanced. And this one, air element gets balanced. This one is called as Vyana Mudra. And when it comes down, it is called as Shin Mudra. And Shin Mudra, people with disturbed mind, lack of focus, lack of attention, this one is recommended. very disturbed mind. Shin Mudra brings the focus. And this one, Akasha Mudra helps in improving the hearing. And people with vertigo problem, they find this one beneficial and good for the heart also. People with heart condition, they find this one beneficial. Like Japamala, you hold it and you do the on the ring finger and move, and it is good for the heart. It is good for the heart, Akasha Mudra. And Prithvi Mudra, it bone density improves and strengthens the muscles, and mineral distribution in the body improves. This water element gets balanced. Prithvi Mudra, Varuna Mudra. Bending the ring, I mentioned this one also. This one, bringing the small finger to the base of the thumb, it is a Jalodhara Nashaka Mudra. And excess water in the body, frequent urination, they find this one beneficial. Bending the ring finger to the base of the thumb, you can hold it for 30 minutes, 45 minutes, you can go for walk. And people with obesity problem, and helps in burning the fat. This is good for that one. Those who wants to put on the weight, underweight, bring the thumb to the base of the ring finger. The people put on the weight. When the tip of the ring finger, if you bring it to the base of the thumb, weight goes out and weight increases. And this one is also called as Aditi Mudra. People with hay fever problem, they find this one beneficial. People with the sneezing problem, early morning, many people, they continue to sneeze a lot, and hay fever problem, dust allergy, they find this one beneficial. This one, Shunya Mudra, people with vertigo problem, people hearing the noise within, irritating noise within, they find this one beneficial. And this one, it is Vayu Mudra. Vayu Mudra, it is good for balancing the air element in the body. Vayu Mudra, arthritic condition, they find this one beneficial. Now, bringing the small finger, ring finger and thumb together, tip. This is called as Prana Mudra, V sign. The politicians, they flash their fingers, victory sign. And this one is a victory sign, Prana Mudra. Energy in the body goes up. If you taking the minerals and minerals are not going into the body, you do the Prana Mudra. After other mudras, vitamin absorption in the body increases, energy level goes up. Prana Mudra. And this one, middle finger and tip of the middle finger and the ring finger and the thumb together, Apana Mudra. People with the constipation problem and acidity problem, gastric problem, this digestive disorder, they find this one beneficial, Apana Mudra. And this one, Apana Mudra, is also good for people with diabetic condition. They find this one beneficial. Diabetic people, the Apana Mudra is, you can hold it, enriches the liver, pancreas, and kidney function improves, and intestine also starts functioning well. And this is Vyana circulation. People, it's a Vyana Mudra, tip of the forefinger and the middle finger and thumb together. People with weak circulation, arthritic condition, hypertension, blood pressure, helps in calming the mind. Vyana Mudra. Good circulation in the body will be there. People with getting numbness in the feet and hands, they find this one beneficial. Vyana Mudra. Vyana, Apana, Prana Mudra. Now, small finger, ring finger and middle finger together. This is called as Udana Mudra. Udana, people with stammering problem, able to express properly, lack of confidence, and people having difficulty in swallowing or while drinking, gulping, it's a drinking, swallowing problem, they find this one beneficial. Udana Mudra helps in uplifting the energy, Udana Mudra, and bringing the small finger also together, and this is called as Samana Mudra. All elements in the body gets balanced. Samana, and this is you bring it, and it's bring the Udana Mudra, forefinger, middle finger and ring together. This one Udana. Udana, I will start again. Prana Mudra, Apana Mudra, Vyana Mudra, and these two together, small finger out, remove the small finger, and this one is called as Udana Mudra. When you join all fingers together, it is called as Samana Mudra. Samana Mudra, it's balances water, air element, fire element, space element, fire element in the body. And also I mentioned last week this Linga Mudra. If you are feeling cold, and lock your fingers and wrap the one thumb around the other. One thumb is up. This is called as Linga Mudra. Temperature goes up. If you are feeling cold, doing this one, energy level goes up. If you are feeling cold, Linga Mudra, this is beneficial. And also I mentioned you wrap your 3 fingers, small ring, and bring the forefinger and thumb together and hold it and against your navel. It's beneficial for healthy uterus. Women in the monthly cycle time, they find this one beneficial. Healthy uterus. Women with the conceiving problem, they find this one beneficial. Have a healthy uterus. And ovary problem, they find this one beneficial. This one is called as Yoni Mudra. Yoni Mudra, this one, there is a Linga Mudra. And also wrap your fingers, tip of the thumbs together. This is called as Sahaja Shanka Mudra. Your people with thyroid problem, they find this one beneficial. Voice quality improves. And now you are here. Now right forefinger in front of the left forefinger. Wrap your fingers around. See whether you can bring your forefinger in the right hand touches the middle finger of the left. And left forefinger touches the middle finger of the right. And right ring finger touches the small ring finger of the left. Left ring finger touches the right small finger. This one, it is called as Surabhi Mudra, thumbs touching together. People with the Vata problem, Pitta problem, Kapha problem, this gets balanced. This is called as Surabhi Mudra. Surabhi, this looks like a cow's udder, and energy flow in the body increases. Vata, Pitta, Kapha, Dosha gets balanced. There is a mantra, this one, Surabhi is a wish-yielding cow. This body, it is called as a wish-yielding cow. You can get anything, whatever you want through the body. And there is a mantra, Tam Amrite, Amritanane, Amritodbhave, Amritaparshini, Amritam Shravaya. It is Amrita, the pituitary gland. Pituitary gland, when it is active, it's a king of the gland. When it is active, all the other glands, hypothalamus, vagus nerve, and pineal gland, and thymus gland, adrenal gland, and other endocrine glands, exocrine glands, all working well. So, through the body, one can get whatever one wants. It's a Surabhi Mudra. It's one gets everything and becomes Samudra, self-sufficient, self-contained. This one is a Surabhi Mudra. Surabhi Mudra, it is also called as Dhenu Mudra, and the thumbs together. These are the other dimensions of the mudras touched upon, and we will cover more mudras in the coming classes.